Hey guys, welcome back to Reality Check Please. I'm your host Cassie and happy Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for giving all the love and support and just giving all those little shout outs to Manny yesterday on our recap videos. But you guys put a smile on his face, truly. We just uploaded our daily devotional of 1 minute with God, which I may just change to 1 moment with God because you can't fit 1 minute with God like ever. Those videos are a little longer than a minute. If you need some midweek motivation, head on that way to watch that video. It was so powerful. It blessed me so much. And if that's not your thing, don't worry about it. We have plenty of reality checks to give today. So before we continue, thank you guys again so much for all the love and support on yesterday's videos. Manny, like I said, you put a smile on his face and you definitely motivated him to come back later. I know that he seemed a little like uninterested. He works 7 days a week to provide for our family. So the fact that I can do this and bring any little bit of income to our family doing this YouTube channel means the world to me. And the fact that he gets to do it with me means even more. He has aspirations of being a YouTube gamer streamer. And if this can help him kind of get seen apart from him already streaming on Twitch, we love to support each other. And I want to get his name out there as well. So he is my true partner in crime. And the fact that he makes these sacrifices when he's dead tired to come on here, I love him so much for it. So with that being said, hit that subscribe button. Let me know where you're watching from down in the comments and let's jump right in. Sandy was on the Viall Files for her first half of her interview on Thursday. She obviously didn't give too much away because the finale was on Friday. They released another reality recap yesterday talking about the finale portion and what she thought of Louis and now that he went public with his relationship basically with Redacted. Now, at the beginning of Perfect Match, when we were introducing the cast with you guys, I had said, I didn't really like the edit that they gave her, or the edit that she got on the ultimatum. I think a huge part of her coming off a specific way was JR. And we definitely saw that, on Perfect Match because she completely was the I was obsessed with her this season. She was not my favorite on the ultimatum. And I said that, but we got to see the true her on Perfect Match. And I'm glad that we did. Honestly, JR can kick rocks barefoot. Please don't ever, Netflix, please don't ever put him on our screen again. He deserves no airtime. He's just like icky. However, we are not here to talk about JR. We are here to talk about Louis. Asked a lot of great questions. He had shared in the previous week and in his reality recaps talking about Louis on Perfect Match. He said, he is an honest F boy. He's here to just play games. He says it before. He said it in his intro to that dating show that we covered a week or two ago that he's on, that he is not loyal. He's a menace. And I think he proved to be just that. Nick asked all the great questions. He asked Lucy, like, how was your relationship with Louis? Like, did it seem genuine? Like, give a little detail. And she says, yeah, like, Louis is a great guy. I got to truly get to know him. We were with each other for like 4 weeks. There were a lot of conversations that you guys didn't see on camera, off camera, in the bedroom, like at night or throughout the day when they would just have deep conversations. We obviously didn't see that. They want to give us the drama. But she did say that although he was younger than her, she doesn't really care about the age gap. She's just never dated anybody younger than her. She normally dates up, which I get it as a girl. Louis, you could tell, was very immature. She shared that Louis would sometimes have, again, those deep conversations with her, but then you'd also see him getting the zoomies around the pool, acting like a child with Daniel or some of the other guys. And so it's just like, wow, okay, maybe he is a child. She kept reiterating, you have to remember he's 24. She is 28, maybe 29 now. She is obviously older than him. She maybe sees things a little bit differently. She did share also that there was no real pressure to date on the outside world after a Perfect Match because a lot of these cast members are not like all located in the same city like Love is Blind, even the same country. A lot of these people, it's a melting pot for people from around the world, from different networks in general, not just on Netflix now. But you do get a handful of people from overseas. We had Ollie, Freddie, Lucy. It is harder realistically for them to maybe even continue to nurture and grow their relationship. Sandy did say that the only successful couple in the entire franchise, 3 seasons, is Ollie and AD. And they had a rough go at it throughout the season, but they don't have a good track record. So it's more of like a game than it is like true potential, like Love is Blind or Love Island. So she felt like she didn't have that pressure to continue to get to know him or continue to like pursue something seriously. She did say that a few of the couples, including her and Louis, did go on a vacation to Cancun. Again, like she enjoyed her time. There was no real pressure. They all went home at the time he was living, I think, across the pond. He eventually moved to LA, but they communicated. It was nothing ever serious. Like it wasn't ever anything like, if you move out here, we're going to move in together. She just says that she kept in touch, that she has a friendship with him. Fast forward to now, Nick asked her, what are your thoughts on his relationship with Redacted? And she says she felt very disrespected for herself, for her cast, for the season, for the producers because of Louis' actions. She said, and so did Nick say, even when you are in a committed relationship, it will take you a while to head to a red carpet. And the day that they, walked the red carpet, she said, I think was the day that they aired Perfect Match. And so it very much ruined the vibe. I mean, apart from Ollie and AD, like it was a real connection. It was a real love story. They're engaged. They're having a baby. So I guess you could say it's harder to keep that under wraps. But for someone like Louis, who could have kept his relationship or his life under wraps, she felt it was very opportunistic for him. She feels like he stole the thunder of all the other cast of their season for himself by dating Redacted and going public on the day that they aired, in essence ruining the show for everyone. Had we not seen Redacted and Louis, I would have thought, wow, maybe Louis and Sandy have an actual potential shot at dating in the outside world. She said, there were times where she said she could see probably like him and her maybe working. Like she did enjoy getting to know him and obviously building a connection. Like it gave very much like building a relationship type of connection. Logistics wise, with him living overseas, maybe not so much, but again, like she didn't pressure herself either to make it work. But I feel like I agree with her. I think that he ruined the show by, I think that not only did he ruin like obviously the plot for him and Sandy, he also ruined like again like the show. Like you are taking away the spotlight, linking up with someone like Redacted because of her popularity, I guess. So she is a very known and well talked about person right now. And I think this only more confirms what Miguel was saying about why they all unfollowed Louis, him and PPG. It wasn't because of jealousy, it was because of his intentions with Redacted. Tick shared, obviously being that Redacted has shown that she is very territorial, very possessive of her couple and of her relationship. This was also kind of probably like an FU to everyone else, basically saying, although, yeah, he may be on a dating show, but no one's gonna, start rumors about who he's dating now. Like it's clear that he's dating me. So it was very much to prove a point or to make a statement that, although he's on a dating show, he is mine. Can't just blame Louis and we can't just say, he's opportunistic when it could be, very much mutual. So I don't know. Sandy did say she feels that Louis has a huge part to play in that relationship and very not manipulative, but very charming. What do you guys think? Pop off in the comment section. Do you think that Louis took the spotlight from the season and kind of stole everyone's thunder? Do you think that they are in a very mutual PR relationship? Do you think that it's genuine? I don't know. I think that I agree with Sandy. I love her. She had a really good head on her shoulders to kind of realistically say, we'll be friends. This isn't the Bachelor, Bachelorette, Love is Blind ultimatum where you are ending in a permanent relationship or an engagement. It was probably much more for fun. And the fact that she could realize that, good on her. Pop off in the comment sections. Let me know what you think, and we'll catch you later for another reality check. Bye, guys. Happy Wednesday.